Come along, catch a heffalump, sit with me on a muddy clump. We'll sing a song of days gone by. Run along now, don't be glum. Get you gone now, have some fun. Don't be long for the end is nigh. Don't let moments pass along and waste before your eyes. March with me in the borough groves, come with me in the slily toes, and never ask us why. We'll sleep when the morning comes, and we'll rise by the sound of the bird song. We'll be here when the world slows down and the sunbeams fade away. There's time to kill, no time to throw away. So once for the bright sky, twice for the pigsty, thrice for another day. Come along now, run away from the humdrum. We'll go to a place that is safe from greed, anger and boredom. We'll dance and sing till sundown and feast with abandon. We'll sleep when the morning comes and we'll rise by the sound of the bird song. Come with me, catch a rare type specimen, cuddle up with a hesitant skeleton. We'll break our fast with friends. Once we're fed, we shall disappear rapidly. Many moons to the west of here and happily our journey never ends. Shut your ears when sirens sing, tie armbands to your feet. Listen up and you won't go wrong again. Float along on the verseless song and then get to where the two ends meet. Come along now, run away from the humdrum. We'll go to a place that is safe from greed, anger and boredom. We'll dance and sing till sundown and feast with abandon. We'll sleep when the morning comes and we'll rise by the sound of the bird song.
will not reach this low. Deep in the mine, never seen the blue moon glow. First one flies so high, feel a glass and dance on me. Stop your bellies at the breeze, stumble home and fall asleep, dreaming in a mountain deep. Born underground, grown inside a rocky womb. The earth is a grave, all the mountains shall become our tomb. Face us on the battlefield, you will meet your doom. We do not fear what lies beneath, we can never dig too deep. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, digging, digging hole, digging, digging hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, digging, digging hole, digging a hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, digging, digging hole, digging, digging hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, digging, digging hole, digging a hole.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Lyrics I think we can all relate to in our way. Welcome one, welcome all to the sort of second anniversary of the Quizcazoatl Publess Pub Quiz. However, due to internet service question marks, we are delaying the celebratory anniversary edition until I have a proper broadband connection. Nevertheless, fingers crossed everything will be okay tonight. We have been tethering just fine for the last couple of episodes. Welcome everyone in the UK. It's 8 o'clock here. Welcome even more all of you who are joining us internationally, or from your point of view, nationally. Well done anyone who's got up early. Thank you to anyone who stayed up late. The Quizcazoatl Publess Pub Quiz, as I suspect you all know well, is a quiz in 4 parts. We're going to be getting going with round 1 very shortly. To help yourselves along, why not go to our picture link and download the Quizcazoatl picture sheet. This way you can get a little bit ahead of our picture questions. I will be putting them on screen as we go along as well. http:/bit.ly/quizcazoatl_pictures. And if you would like to compete with our regulars and our irregulars, you can also go to bit.ly/quizcazoatl_answers and send in your answers on a form. If you do all of those things, You do notionally have the opportunity to win yourself, if you win the quiz, the very limited edition, not available in any shops, Quizcazoatl Publess Pub Quiz t-shirt. Other tat is available. We will follow round 1 with the music round. Round 2 brings us more of the same, and we'll finish with our 6-question wipeout. The whole roller coaster of emotion should take us about 2.5 hours in total. We have all sorts of things going on this week. We have not 1, but 2 t-shirt tiebreaks scheduled. Last time I didn't do it because I was a little bit concerned we wouldn't have the bandwidth to run the meet, but we're going to give it a go this time and see whether it all falls down. That'll be exciting. We also have... Who the Dickens won last time? Anyone? Last week's winners... Can't remember now. And it wasn't Sounds a Bit Hippie to me. That was the great controversy of Jane having done it twice. So World Health Organization are owed a prize question. So everyone will be involved. We've got Eric and Helen for our first t-shirt tiebreak. That's from 3 weeks ago. Hang on, that can't be right. 4 weeks ago. And then Ryan versus Fran from 2 weeks ago. So we'll try and do 1 each half. Simple, innit? Anyway, before we get on to any of that, what else remains to be said? Only, of course, not to look up the answers on Google. Now, that would be cheating and make the whole thing much more dull than it should be. Revel in the ignorance of the thing. So we can get going with question 1 of round 1. And I'm asking you, in the Fable of the 3 Little Pigs, what material is the third and final house built from? It was a bit of a spoiler, wasn't it? If you haven't heard the story before, the third house is the final one. So I hope we haven't disappointed anyone too much if you'd only got halfway through the book. And I'll wager that wasn't too difficult for you, so we'll move to question 2 pretty promptly. And I'm asking you, which British monarch had the most marriages? Must have been quite the charmer or something. Which British monarch had the most marriages? And question 2 is perhaps not so very, very difficult either. Maybe it's a trick question. Who's to know? Is there some Welsh prince who had 20 wives? Who's to say? Nevertheless, we're going to our first picture of the day. Picture 1 for question 3. And we have 6 R people. A game, it says. 6 faces. Can you name all these 6? All of the names end with the letter A. 6 faces, of course, means 6 points available on this question. 1 point per answer, unless otherwise stated. And we'll move along to question 4 as well. If you haven't quite worked out all those faces yet, there's one tickling the back of your brain. You can, of course, return to it until the round 1 answers get submitted. But question 4, in weight training, the preacher curl primarily targets which muscle? In weight training, the preacher curl primarily targets which muscle? On we go, question number 5. Topsters and Croxteth are areas of which British city? Where are Topsters and Croxteth? And question 6 takes us to our second picture. Venn diagrams for picture 2. Can you work out the missing items from these sets? Fill in the question marks, 3 points available. Onward we go. Question number 7. Can you give me 3 title characters of Mr. Men books whose names after Mr. begin with T? 3 title characters from the Mr. Men books whose names, not including Mr., begin with T. And question number 8. Now, the small city of Bend in the United States state of Oregon is home to the last remaining branch of which rental shop? And for no bonus points, do they have any copies of Bend It Like Beckham? Bend in the US is home to the last remaining branch of which rental shop? And being question 8, Eric and Helen, do see if you can't get yourselves ready for our t-shirt tie break in a moment. And as I was just saying to nobody except Eric, because only that microphone was open, question 9 takes us to picture number 3. We have 7 things with associated nationalities for you to identify. Can you work it out for 7 points? All right, everybody, it is time now to go for the first of the two t-shirt tie breaks that we have lined up for you this week, all via the magic of tethering and of Chris having learnt bandwidth management since the fiasco that happened a year ago. So, let's see if I can get rid of the pictures. We have both from the hedonists. On the left, it's Eric. Hello, Eric. And
Hello.
on the right, we have Helen. Hello, Helen.
Hello. Hola.
So, you have both done this before at some point. Eric, frankly, more often than I'm comfortable with. I am going to give you 3 events from history. All you need to do is interrupt me at the point that you think you know when they happened. Whoever comes in first, I am going to give you plus or minus 20 years on this one. Whoever comes second, you'll get the remainder of the clues, but you only get plus or minus 5 either way. If that is understood, as I say, just sort of wave or shout if you want to have a guess. Our first event of the 3. Spain captured some English ships docked in Spanish ports and precipitated the Anglo-Spanish War. Start of the Anglo-Spanish War. Of course, there's been a couple of Anglo-Spanish wars over the years, so...
Helen, there are 2 more. You can wait.
It could all be gaming from Eric. Anyway, our second event, the only son of William Shakespeare, Hamnet Shakespeare, preempting the internet's premier ham website by several centuries, was born. Hamnet Shakespeare was born.
Be more British.
Well, the next one's less British, if it makes you feel any better. And our third event from history, Sixtus V succeeded Gregory XIII as Pope, becoming the 10th. So if you can just work out the average number of years per Pope, multiplied... Oh, and... disappointingly, it looks like I have lost the meat just at the point when someone was about to answer. Eric, Helen, are you hearing me again yet?
I'll go with mine. I'll try for the 20-year one.
Okay.
Hello?
Kieran.
No, you died.
Well, I think I've still got audio, so just shout a year and we'll see how we do. No? Oh, I did worry that this might be a bad idea. Oh, you coming back? No, it was too much for my poor telephone to deal with.
1550.
1550, said Eric. I'm afraid that is not close enough. So, Helen, if you can hear me, you have a chance to have your guess.
Okay, Helen?
1575.
1575, says Helen. I'm afraid that would have been good enough for first, but you are 10 years out.
Damn.
The answer that I was looking for, 1585. So, in the right ballpark, both of you. Better luck next time. Enjoy the rest of the quiz. I think I've demonstrated that this doesn't quite work well enough to do it twice in one show, so we may not be going to Ryan and Fran later. But cheers, cheers, Eric. Cheers, Helen.
Oh, that's all.
That's it. Alrighty, well there we are, that was some excitement. It wouldn't be Quizcazoatl if everything worked. Now, would it? So hopefully I didn't lose this connection for too much of that process. Anyway, we are back and we are going to question 10. That's all that matters. And can you tell me what middle name is shared by the daughters of Prince Harry and Prince William? Middle name is shared by William and Harry's daughters. And question number 11. In men's football, what is the only team to have won the Premier League whose name does not begin with any of the letters in the word calm? The only team to have won the Premier League whose name does not begin with C, A, L or M. And question number 12 takes us to picture number 4. We have got some film characters for you again. There's another 7 of them. That means 7 points available on this one. And question 13. Can you tell me who are the two most recent UK Prime Ministers who were succeeded by a member of a different party? The two most recent Prime Ministers to be succeeded by a member of a different party. Question 14 takes us to picture number 5. And it's 2 more predictive texts. This time we have hats. Can you work out 2 types of hat from these trails of numbers? And question number 15. In the UK version of Scrabble, can you tell me which two letters are worth 8 points? And question 16. A magizoologist named Newt Scamander is a character created by which author? Newt Scamander, the magizoologist, is created by which author? Question 17. It's another picture, picture number 6, and we've got 4 more logos for you. Can you work them out? Putting those letters together does not give you any secret knowledge, I'm afraid. Question number 18. Christopher Columbus's voyages of rapacious discovery were financially backed by the monarchs of which present-day country? Coming towards the end of round 1, question 19 is picture number 7. We've got 4 faces for you. These likely looking characters were all born in the same year. Can you name them for 4 points and tell me the year of their birth for a 5th? What was I about to mention? I feel like I've covered it. 4 faces and a year. 5 points available. And to close out round 1, can you tell me, question 20, the cubital fossa is found in which part of the human body? And how do you explain to the doctor how it got there? Of course not. The cubital fossa is found in which part of the human body? And being the end of round 1, we will have a short little breaklet for you to stretch your legs, stretch your minds, finish writing your answers and do whatever else you need to do. In about 6 minutes' time, we are going to be back with the music round.